Typically, the ACC arrives with a chip on its shoulder and a point to prove when they face the SEC. Welcome, folks, to the farm in Palo Alto, California, in the home stadium of the Stanford Cardinal. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Stanford will kick it off to get us underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
The gain moves the ball to the 34. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial for kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Handoff in a single back formation. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage. Dropping back, it's Ward. Short throw complete to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yard.
Sacked, it's a loss, back to the 6.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So here we go, third and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. Pass caught, can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Well, there's nothing more satisfying for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback that he can trust in these critical areas. Here you are, third and goal. What do? Put the ball in the hands of that quarterback. Whether he runs it in or throws it, you know he's going to make the right decision. Found the matchup, made the throw, and you get a touchdown to open the game.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. So Stanford's offense comes out for their first possession today. The play fake on first down. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Finds an open target on the left side. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. Oh, and he can't make the catch across the middle. It'll bring up second down. Incompletion makes it second down and 10 from the 27. Receiver makes the catch.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
And they hand it off to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And we'll see what he can do on the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. The last time they scored a touchdown, can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Looking deep downfield to the left. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Back to pass. It's Ward. Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Pass complete. It's second down now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He'll throw it now. Caught for the completion. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. As the first down is still going. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. And now they'll set up for the point after.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. To the air, it's Ward. The pocket breaking down. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Across the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cardinal. The defense produces 6 points.
Boy, what a job by the defensive coordinator and the execution of his defense. Everybody's covered downfield, nowhere for the quarterback to go, and they get pressure on him. The ball's in the air, and a great awareness. Come down with the interception and take it all the way to the house.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. They'll run it to the right side. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Well, Kirk, Kentucky has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Play action fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He fires downfield. That is broken up and incomplete.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
He'll hand it off. Fighting him off. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Scanning the field, it's Ward. Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a 1st and goal.
And I love that big target on 3rd down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. And when you get to 3rd down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. And now the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Throw to the running back in the flat. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. A deep shot to the left side. And the ball is picked off.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Touchdown, Stanford. A huge defensive score. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Offense comes out to start this drive. To throw, it's Ward. Short pass finds the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And that's incomplete, way off target, had a man wide open. That's on the quarterback. Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare, a wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff to the single back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. They've got it in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback,
he cannot escape. It's a sack. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. And the punt team now on to kick it away.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. He just can't take the sack.
And the returner will be brought down. And the Stanford offense back out there in the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions, to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. The QB throws his third pick of the day. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays to this defense.
They've got him down out near the 40.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Back to throw. It's Ward. Makes a quick catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Tight end makes the grab. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Kentucky now operating in the red zone. Working tight windows. It's Ward. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if
he makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And they tack on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Ball handed off. A change of direction. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pass here on second down. And he'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit forced him out. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Pressure is coming. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks to the left, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up. breaks it up with a run. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. Now he's bringing it back. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Catch made over the middle. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
He flips it to the back across the middle. They make the stop, but then moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Snags the quick throw. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Great move there. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Stanford, 14.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
And they'll take over.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Defense is coming after him. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Ball handed off. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
At the 14-yard line. It's 3rd down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Ward. Bringing pressure. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Running catch! Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. This Stanford offense is moving quickly down the field. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Wants to throw it. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Here's another interception. We're losing track. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
He's brought down out at the 46.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground, and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete and nearly intercepted yet again. 2nd down now. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Here we go. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop.
38, Stanford, 14.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, the struggles continue for this quarterback in this offense, just not quite able to find a rhythm. Now we got a fourth down. You're down multiple scores, and the time is really becoming a factor.
Running through the tackle. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
On down.
Handoff to the back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, he dropped the ball again. Now he gets it back, but that's the second time we've seen the ball on the ground from this running back. Ball security is paramount. I mean, it's a deal breaker if you do not buy into it as a running back. His coach is not going to be happy that he's put the ball on the ground twice.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36. New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. The back's got it. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. Looking to throw. It's Ward. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Working clock with the ground game. Fighting off the defender. Tackled just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Wildcats! This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Kentucky, 45. Stanford, 14.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's a draw to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Checks this down to the running back. Now here he goes. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. You come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. You bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
They'll hand it off. And he'll be brought down here on the final play of this game.